Just for a quick interruption, I just want to apologize for not posting a video for like 3 weeks. I usually, or at least try to post every Wednesday, but I've currently been in the process of moving from Miami to Brooklyn, and you know, the packing, the driving, the getting here, the unpacking, the settling, all these things took time. I didn't put my computer up just like until a few days ago or so. I'm really sorry about the delay. Thank you so much for still watching if you are, and I hope you enjoyed this video of the Western fantasy publication that we did. At the end of the video, I actually show the physical publication that came out, so that's pretty cool. And I have a lot of awesome things planned out since we moved here. I have other resources. I have some awesome video ideas that are going to be coming up, even including a tiny little moving vlog with some pictures and stuff like that. So pretty excited, and I hope you enjoyed this video. So let's get to it. So once again, everyone, welcome. This is Energy, and I want to talk a little bit about this photo shoot and what came about and how did we go about the process. Now, we shot this in the studio. We had this really nice infinity white wall, and we decided to add some texture with it, with like some plastic covers, and then we added some flowers to create some abstract color and pops here and there. So that was kind of the initial backdrop setup process. Now, throughout this photo shoot, I mainly utilized my digital, which is my Canon 1DX Mark II with my 17-40 lens. This is usually my setup. Yeah, and I used my Mamiya here and there. You'll see there'll be a mixture of images, but I did predominantly shoot on the digital just because that was what we decided to photograph on. Now, throughout this photo shoot, we had a team of people. I had some people help me set up the set. We had somebody who joined us. She was actually a DJ, so she was playing some jams in the background. Obviously had our beautiful stylist and director. We also had a makeup artist and our model. So we had a nice little crew going for us that everybody had a little tiny role in it, and it was a lot of fun. And yeah, that's kind of how the shoot started. The idea was actually brought by the stylist, and I will be linking everybody below. So this was not actually a concept I personally came up with. It was more of a team effort. So this was actually a lot of fun for me when it comes to that perspective. And as you can see here, this is me striking poses in between outfits because, you know, an aspiring model myself, you know, doing these self-portrait series has really inspired me. I'm kidding, not a model. Now, we decided to call it Western Fantasy because all of the looks kind of had that vibe. It wasn't too Western, it had some kind of flair to it, some kind of something else. Like, where is this coming from? Like, the outfits were really beautiful, and we had a total of 6 different outfits, I believe. Most of them were black, and we had this one beautiful white dress, which I thought was amazing. Now, we played throughout the shoot with different heights and some props. We used flowers, we used, at some point you'll see we even use a rope. So we try to play with different props, get the hands busy holding things and doing things, because there's nothing more awkward than photographing hands. So you kind of want to give them a task. So throughout it, we did a lot of different things and kind of tried out everything. We also had a cat to accompany us. I don't know why, but it seems like cats follow me in all my shoots. If you've seen my Leica versus my Mia video, also a lot of cats there. But anyways, try different angles as well, getting on top of ladders and so on. Now for lighting specifically, I utilized one source of light, which is a huge octagon softbox. It was huge, so you kind of just filled up that whole entire nook space with light, which created nice even light and kind of let the outfits speak for itself, because that was predominantly the kind of feel that we were going for. So that was the main light I used. And towards the last two outfits, I decided to switch it up just a little bit and utilize a cone light to create something more dramatic. And I think for a couple images it worked, and other images I preferred the nice even tones. Overall, I in general prefer like more even tones and colors and stuff like that, so it kind of felt natural about doing that specifically. Now in general, it took a while for the publication to actually come out. I shot this almost 3 months ago, so between shooting it, editing it, sending out to the publication, and then publishing it, just received it just a couple weeks ago, right before I moved. So this felt like the right time to release this video. And yeah, I will be making a video about how to get published, how to work with teams, and those videos I'm actually very, very excited about, because I think they're very important for the fashion industry. And how are things looking differently now with COVID-19? How do you work with teams and sets and stuff like that now? I think those are very important topics, so I'm really excited to cover them. But I want you to enjoy this last look, which is actually my favorite look. Yeah, please enjoy. Here you go. Alright, so this is what the publication came out to be. It's a magazine based in France, Paris. This magazine name is FIENFH. I don't know how to pronounce it. If somebody knows how to pronounce it, let me know. But yeah, it's really happy about this publication. In the directory, you can see right here, Western fantasy. So let's skip to the good stuff. Booyah. So I'm actually really happy on the way it came out. I'm happy about the colors that they chose. I'm really happy about the layout and how it came out. As you can see here, Western fantasy, all the good stuff. And I will link the model, the magazine, everything. I will link down below, as well as the stylist. Shout out to him to doing the direction as well. So I'm really happy also about the selection of images that they got out of it. I'm happy about the play of the white border, and as well as the full spreads. I really think that they did a good job on selections and pairing them together. Yeah, I'm a really big fan of this image right over here. I love this picture. As well as this, I love that this is a one-page spread. I think it's a perfect image for a one-page spread. I love that. Yeah, and we have the nice little dramatic close-up to end it up with. yeah, so it's really awesome. I'm really happy about the way they came out. Now I will be releasing a video. I'm working on it because I want it to be perfect, but I am releasing a video talking about how to get published, what is the process, what do you need, what are the requirements, how to find things. So I'm currently working on that video. It took me a little bit of time to make because I think it will be an essential video on my channel. But let me know if you guys have any questions in the comments below, and thank you so much for watching the journey of this project come to life.